Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is having an absolutely amazing day. It's Friday, yay! um, I'm excited. Uh, Today is, I wake up every day and I say that today is going to be amazing. You know, sometimes you gotta just get your feet up, get out of the bed, put your feet on the floor, and just declare what this day is going to look like, what is going to, what attraction is going to come to you. Hello, prophetess. Thank you for joining me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I just want you to really, it's been a couple of weeks. We had the I Am Fabulous Women's Empowerment Conference, and then my schedule was so busy last week that I could not get on. But I'm telling you, God is doing something so profound. Make sure you share this with your followers. Make sure you can show some love throughout. If I say something that really hits home for you, make sure you do what you need to do to be inspired. Have an ear to hear what God is saying. One of the things that I woke up this morning, and God has really been dealing with me in sharing with the people of God about focus. Focus. This is going to be an amazing year. When I tell you abundance and harvest and breakthrough and all of this stuff is going to hit you. When I say money is about to hit your bank account, when I say favor is about to consume you, so many of us are about to be engulfed in favor. Y'all need to hear me, because I'm releasing something prophetically into your atmosphere that I really want you to get. I really want you to take, and I really want you to run with this. We're entering into a time of jubilee. We're entering into a season of harvest. We're entering into a season of abundance like never before. It is here. It is our now. But if you don't embrace this process, and if you don't stay focused, some of us are going to miss out on the harvest. Some of us are going to miss out on what God is doing for such a time as this. Now, I want you to hear me, and hear me well. There are things that are about to happen. There are divine connections that are coming. There are people that are about to sow into your business, sow into your ministry, sow into your life. When I tell you we're in that season, we're in that season. It's not a game. It's not a joke. Y'all remember the word of the new moon that was ministered in December and January, December 31st, January. I can't remember when it hit, January 31st. It hit. When I tell you, you're about to see very, some of you are probably already experiencing it now, but you're going to see different points of manifestation of what God is doing in this hour. When I tell you, you're going to see a seed here. You're going to see a seed there. You're going to hear a person say this or a person do that, because you're in that now season for what God is about to do. But God said, he said, get on here and tell my people to stay focused, because even though you're going to see glimpses of the harvest, even though you're going to see glimpses of the abundance, even though you're going to see glimpses of God doing the supernatural, he said, you're also going to see the enemy try to manifest his ugly head and hinder what God is doing for such a time as this. But God said, fear not, faint not, don't get weary in your well doing. Listen, let me tell you something. If you want to be successful, you need to prepare your mindset right now for failure. I'm going to say that again. If you're going to be successful, if you're going to another level of success, then you need to prepare yourself mentally for failure. What does that mean? That means that God is in the blessing business. God is, he's sprinkling blessings. He's sprinkling harvest upon you. He's sprinkling breakthrough here and there. But at some point in the sprinkling, in the midst of you receiving all that God has for you, the successes, there's something that is going to fail, but let it fail forward. Okay. There's something, when I say fail, that doesn't mean that it's just going to fall to the wayside and it's going to die. What I mean is let it fail forward. Make mistakes, learn, grow, embrace the process, because in that particular process, there is something that God is doing. So you got to be mentally prepared that you might not hit the numbers. You might not hit the right quota. You might not have all the money in the bank account right now. You might not have the husband. You might not have the children. And for many of us, that produces itself or manifests itself as a failure. But God said, Be prepared, because some things may not go the way you want to in the midst of you getting to that next level, in the midst of you receiving the harvest, in the midst of you receiving that abundance. There are certain things that may not go the way you want them to go. But God said, don't look at it as a failure, because your failure is pushing you forward to your destiny. Your failure, what looks like not quite all the manifestation that you need, he said, is catapulting you to a new destiny and where God is taking you. So don't mind failures. Don't mind when everything is not quite there. He said, because it's pushing you to the next level of what he has for you. And there's a scriptures that he had given me. He said, let your eyes, in Proverbs 4:25, it said, let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you. Listen, when God makes you a promise, I need you to be promise focused and not problem focused. Let me say that again. When God makes you a promise, I need you to be promise focused or promise driven and not failure or problem or issue driven. Because if you focus on what lies ahead, then you're always traveling in the right direction. But when you begin to focus backwards, focused on what somebody said yesterday, focus on what you don't have today, focus on different things. When you begin to focus backwards, you fail backwards. You begin to miss out on the direction that God is taking you. But God said, let focus. I'm going to say that scripture again. Proverbs 4:25, let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you, because it is in that direction where you're going to meet up with the promise. It is in that direction where you're going to meet up with the harvest. It is in that direction where you're going to experience the fullness of God. If I tell you, if you have to look back for anything, look back for your testimony. Look forward for your breakthrough. Look back for your deliverance, and look forward for your direction. See, that's what God is doing. He allows us to look back because there is something in that back that we're supposed to tell somebody, oh, look and see what the Lord has done for me. He doesn't want us to look back so we can stay back. You know, we can still be broke, busted, and disgusted. He said, look forward. Keep your eyes straight. Keep your eyes straight, because the enemy is sending strategically people. He's sending circumstances. He's sending situations to discombobulate you, to frustrate you, to make you think like, oh, where is my God? God said, I'm with you the whole way. But the enemy going to keep doing his job. He's going to use anybody. And let me tell you, when I say he's going to use anybody, that could be the person that's closest to you. That could be a spouse. That could be children. That could be some type of relative. That could be a best friend, somebody, a boss on your job. He's going to use people that are around you, that are close to you, that are in your now environment to discombobulate you, to frustrate you. But you have got to make up in your mind, I'm not going to allow what they say, what they do to sway me, because I am focused. God said, focus. Keep your eyes straight. Keep your eyes straight. Look back for your testimony. Look straight for your breakthrough. Look back for your testimony. Look straight for your abundance. Look back for your testimony. Look straight for the harvest. Come on, somebody. God is saying you're entering into a season where I'm taking you to another level. When I tell you this is going to be a year of elevation, a year of increase, a year of influence, a year of divine connections, a year of divine revelation. This is that year. But if you're not focused, many of us are going to miss out on the direction that God is taking us. Many of you will be distracted, and it will cause you to go in a different direction than what God intended for you, because because what the enemy shows you, you think it looks good. Well, yeah, maybe I need to take a U-turn, or maybe I need to go here, or this sounds good. I'm telling you, the enemy is putting strategic people in your path to get you off course. You have to have the gift of discerning spirits to recognize the gift behind the man, the spirit behind the man. You have to understand, what spirit are they operating in? How are they being used by the enemy? What is going on? You have to understand when somebody is being used by the enemy or when they are being used by God. Because if they're being used by the enemy to plant seeds in your mind, to plant seeds, negativity, negativity towards the destiny and purpose that God has called you. They're going to get you off track. They're going to make you miss out on this next move, which is one of the best moves that God is about to make in this season. I feel this thing. I'm telling you, this next move that God is doing on behalf of his children is one of the best moves that we have seen in a long time. But if you're not focused, you're going to miss God. If you are distracted, you're going to miss God. I'm telling you, God is about to release a harvest and abundance and wealth like never before. God is about to send you the resources like never before. God is about to open up the floodgates of heaven and pour out blessings. But this is for those that are focused. Again, he said, let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you. And then he said, now look at this. He said, it is better, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. He said, remind them that they can do this through me. It is my strength that's allowing them to do this. When I tell you, you have got to look yourself in the mirror and you have got to challenge yourself to be focused like never before. Listen, let me tell you, finances, that's a distraction. When they're not where they are, if you stay focused on the negative that you have right now or the not enough that you have right now, then you're going to stay in that land called negativity. But God said, look straight ahead. That's where your promise is. He said, you got to be mentally prepared to fail forward. He said, because you may be negative right now. You may not have everything right now, but know that you're failing forward if you're staying focused. He said, know that you're failing forward if you're not distracted. Know that you're failing forward if you're not going to allow that to discombobulate you, and knowing that greater is coming, that greater is on the horizon, that greater is in your midst, that greater is manifesting. He said, it might not be the way it is right now and way you need it to be right now. He said, but if you look at the problem, you're going to stay in problem land. Fail forward right where you're at. Keep going forward. Keep focused. Keep your promise at hand. Keep your destiny at hand. Stop looking at the negatives, the haves, the don't haves, the I won'ts, the I needs. He said, keep your eyes on him. Look to the hills from which cometh your health, your wealth, your strength, your well-being, your nourishment, your promises, your breakthrough. Stop looking at the problem. We know the problem ain't going nowhere. We know them bills gonna be there today, tomorrow, and next week. If you ain't paid them, they gonna still be there. We know that whatever it is, it may not change right now, and that's okay. But if you continue to focus, you will fail forward into your success. If you continue to focus and be steadfast and determined, you will fail forward into your destiny. If you continue to focus and you know that the God that you serve has never left you, never forsaken you, you're going to fail forward into a harvest that you have never before tapped into. God said it's up to you if you're going to fail forward or you're going to fail right there where you're at. Because look, I can't base this on what it looks like. All I know is what it's going to be like. Come on, somebody. You can't base it on what it looked like. You got to remind yourself of what it's going to be like. Declare and decree what it's going to be like. What it going to be like. What they say, what it be, what it do. You got to declare what it is in your life. You got to get out of the it is what it is mentality. It is what you say it is. Begin to open up your mouth and begin to use the very power that is within you. The power of life is in you. The power of death is in you. You can crucify that thing with your very words. All you got to do is open up your mouth. You can bring life in existence. All you got to do is speak it. But in the midst of you speaking, you got to have that fruit called patience, a part of the fruit called patience, to know that when I speak and I declare a thing, the God of the harvest, the God of the breakthrough, the God of the supernatural, the God of the unknown, he is the one that is going to bring that thing into fruition. Because I believe in the God that I serve. I believe that he is Jehovah Jireh. I believe that he is the provider. You got to know that you know that you know in this season that the God of the breakthrough got your back, that he got y'all down like 4 flat tires. He got you, and he is in it to win it. Listen, don't let no let up be in your setup, meaning that you got to fail forward. Keep failing forward until you see the harvest, until you see the abundance. I'm here to motivate you, to inspire you that it ain't over yet. I don't care what the devil trying to put in your head. It ain't over yet. I'm going to say that again. It ain't over yet. Matter of fact, you just getting started in this thing. You just getting started. And because you're just getting started, I'm telling you, you are yet to tap into everything that God is about to bring your way. What it look like, what it seem like, what it feel like, the people that coming against you, the talking, the anxiety, the frustration, the lack. I don't care what it look like. I can't live in problem land. I'm failing forward, baby. I'm telling you, I can't take negativity into this thing called destiny. I can't take this negative energy that you've been. You around people that got negative energy, deuces, not in this season. I cannot deal with your negativity. I don't want your negative energy. I know I'm struggling, but if you want to come and bring all of this up in my space, look, I got to give you deuces, because look, I got enough to worry about right now. I can't be dealing with folk in their negativity. So you got to learn when God begin to cut people out, you got to let them go. Be like, dude, I understand, but we're in a different season now. I can't be talking to you like I used to talk to you. We can't be calling text messages. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. This ain't what I need in this season. See, sometimes you gotta be very blunt about your destiny. You gotta be very blunt about your breakthrough. You gotta know that there are some things that you just gonna have to do. There are some people you just gonna have to cut off. Why? Because you are focused in this season. And if you're going to fail, you're going to fail forward. You ain't going to fail and be dead in your tracks and be like, well, I thought it was going to work. I thought the hand of God was on my business. I thought the hand of God was on my marriage. I thought the hand of God was on my body, my health, my mind, my strength. Well, I thought, no. It may look like he ain't nothing happening right now. But even when it don't seem like nothing happening, it's always happening with God, honey. I'm telling you, he always on and popping. So if I'm going to fail, if I feel like I'm a failure right now, I'm failing forward with words of encouragement. I'm failing forward, declaring and decreeing that my harvest is at hand. I'm failing forward, knowing that I know the God that I serve, he got my back and my front and my side and my head. He got all of that. Fail forward. You got to give people deuces in this season. You gotta, what your I am statement said. I was in my journal this morning, because let me tell y'all something. One of the things that I do in my meditation time with God, I have my gratitude journal. I write down the things that I'm so very grateful for. And even prophetically, sometimes I write down prophetically things that I'm grateful for, because I don't worry about what I don't have right now. I'm finna be thankful for what I got, and I'm finna declare and decree the things that I don't got in my atmosphere, so I can fail forward. Yep, that's right. I'm failing forward with my words. I'm failing forward with my faith. I'm failing forward with everything that God gave me as a promise. That's what I'm taking forward with me. It may not seem like it. It may not be working out right now, but I'm failing forward. You know what? I got to give people deuces. I got to stay focused. I got to stay steadfast. Write down your gratitude. I don't care what it look like in the midst of the storm, the trial, the tribulation. Where's your gratitude journal? Are you writing down things that you're grateful for? Because the more things that you can show God that you're grateful for, that's focus. That's a form of focus, y'all. You're focused on what God has done for you. You're focused on what you have. And you're showing God that, God, you know what? All this stuff I got right now, I'm grateful for it. I can't be sitting here to be like, I ain't got this, I need that, I want this, I want that. I can't be sitting here staying in negative land. I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be positive. And I'm going to show you my gratitude. And after I show you my gratitude, I'm going to declare and decree who I am. I sit down in my journal. I write down all the things I'm grateful for. And not all of it, because the list could go on and on, but I put myself I said 5 things a day. Y'all watch this. At least 5 things a day. I challenge you to have your gratitude journal and begin to write down at least 5 things that you're grateful for every single day. Make them different every single day. Find little things, find big things, find in between things, but write down at least 5 things that you're grateful for, because you're focused. You're not, we can write down stuff we ain't got all day, every day. We can write down stuff that we want all day, every day. We got to write down stuff that God, we've been praying for umpteen years. We can write that stuff down, but God, I'm going to focus right now on what I do got. And I'm going to show you that you can trust me with what I do got. I'm going to declare and decree my gratitude in the atmosphere. I'm going to be grateful. I'm focused on what I got. And then watch and see. Well, after I show you I'm grateful for what I got, I'm finna declare and decree what I don't got in my existence. Come on, somebody. See, you got to be focused, and you got to know how to handle that stuff. You got to know how to handle the good, the bad, the happy, the sad. Focus, journal it, write it down. I'm grateful for this, but I'm declaring and decreeing that. And by faith, I know that the manifestation is going to come, and it's going to come now my dwelling soon and very soon. I decree and I declare and I believe it by faith. And after I show my gratitude, after I declare and decree what I don't got into my own atmosphere, guess what else I do, y'all? I'm telling y'all, write this down. Then write this down. I'm telling you, I have my I am statement. I am blessed. I am favored. I'm anointed. I'm appointed by God. I'm chosen. I'm fierce. I'm fabulous, honey. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm a millionaire. I'm an author. I began to write down things that I am. So gratitude first. I'm grateful for what I got. Then I declare and decree things I don't got into existence. And then I declare who I am. That, you know what? As I declare and decree these things, as I show my gratitude, I'm going to remind myself of who I am. I'm going to remind every demon that's around me, that's trying to irritate me and trying to frustrate me. I'm going to remind them devils of who I am. Come on, somebody. Y'all better get this in the spirit, and y'all better run with this thing, because when you run with it, I'm telling you, you can change your whole life. You can change your atmosphere. I'm telling you, you can shift things that for your favor, for your good, like never before. All right. So that's your Fab Friday word of the day. I'm going to end it there, but I hope I said something that resonated in your spirit, that this is the season and the time for you to be focused. You're focused on the wrong thing. What you focus on the longest become the strongest. Stop focusing on your bank account. Stop focusing on them bills. Stop focusing on the issues. Stop focusing. Gratitude, declarations. I am. Do it in that order. I tell you, you'll see a change come soon and very soon, if you don't give up. All right. So y'all be blessed. Make sure y'all share this with someone. Show some love out in cyberspace and social media. Share this. Tag someone that needs to hear this. All right. God bless, and happy fabulous Friday to each of you.